At least it's honest.
Well, speaking of free thought, let me let you take the lead on this one. It's our friend Jason Kenney. I think he's submitted the dumbest social media response he's written in calendar year 2026. Well, I'm talking about last Sunday. He wrote that the Bad Bunny show was, I think, the best Super Bowl halftime show.
That's because he hates Trump.
I know.
And I thought it was kind of funny because I know absolutely nothing about Bad Bunny. Like nothing. Zero. Don't care. Don't want to care. Don't want to be accidentally exposed to Bad Bunny. But I did do some digging around because Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And Bad Bunny is a proponent of Puerto Rican independence. So I thought it was odd that Team Fear, Federalism Fear, was in favor of the Puerto Rican separatist just to spite Trump. Like these people are so ideologically inconsistent. It's crazy. But their one reason for being is hating Trump. Now, Jason Kenney, he also is anti-independence, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he grossly misunderstands the movement, and I also hope he never stops grossly misunderstanding the movement, frankly. He says, hilarious. Is it, Jason? You seem histrionic. But anyways, the bootlickers leading Alberta separatism desperately want to become the 51st state. Nobody has said that. No, like there are people who would vote for independence who might want to become the 51st state, but like anybody behind the APP or State Free Alberta or they've all said, we just want to be independent. What happens after that is a different conversation, but we just want to be independent of Canada and the United States. And we're talking to the Americans because if we separate, it's important that the Americans recognize us the way that they did Somaliland. That's how you become independent, is if another country recognizes your independence. Anyways, he said it's also, but no one in Washington above the level of intern will meet with them. Also clear the State Department has now slammed the door in their face because they realize that these guys have neither credibility nor a mandate. Quote, the White House and other administration officials sought to tamp down on the seriousness of the discussion, saying senior officials were not present and no commitments were made. A senior State Department official said there will not be another meeting. Okay. Well, I don't understand how that makes everybody an American bootlicker.
What a term to use, Sheila.
Well, it's Jason Kenney. Here's the thing. Jason Kenney is no longer premier. He could have been premier for life, by the way. Because he was Harper's number 2. Everybody saw him as like Harper's number 2. He was the fixer. Harper would put him into ministries that were a mess, and he would fix it. Immigration, into national defense. Like he would come in and sort of fix everything up. What was the other one? Jobs. He was the jobs minister for a while. He fixed that up. But when he came back to Alberta, and by the way, was so strong on religious freedom that he made it the point position of the Harper government that our foreign affairs mandate was one of religious freedom. We had an office of religious freedom, an ambassador of religious freedom. Persecuted religious minorities, and in most of the world, that's Christians.
Yep.
They were first in our refugee queue. Mm-hmm. And then, so when we got Jason Kenney as premier back in Alberta, we thought we were getting Harper's number 2, Jason Kenney, but we didn't. We got someone who cracked down on churches and talks down to what would have been his own base, by the way, because when you look at the people who would vote for independence and who vote for the UCP, the graph, as they say, is a circle. Okay, like it's all the same people. That's who you're talking down to, Jason Kenney. But the thing is, he's not our premier anymore because he underestimated the anger of Albertans once, didn't he?
Do you know
and
what?
So I hope he never stops.
You know what, Sheila? I think this is Jason Kenney's "a bunch of yahoos" moment when
he's
Doug
bitter.
Ford.
He's bitter. We got rid of you. Get over it. You know, this is crazy ex-girlfriend stuff from him. Don't be like
100%.
this.